Have you set your own intuitive guidance system aside? Many of us have already replaced our own intuition with the opinions of spouses, of parents, of friends, of teachers, so-called experts, leaders in any number of fields, political figures, and so on. Many of us look to other people for our guidance. And do you know what has happened? We have become removed from our own wise counsel, and we have it inside of us. We know inside of us what we like, what we want, what is the right thing to do, because our inner being, our I am, tells us. How? By how we feel inside when we do what we decide to do for ourselves. We usually like what we choose, what we pick. For example, when you pick clothes, or when you decorate your home, or the spouse you picked, or the vocation you picked, or anything that you picked, you usually remain happy with it. But when others tell us what we should do, it may or may not be the choice that makes us happy. We are on our own path and our own journey, just like other people are. When we try to tell them what to do, we have to keep this in mind. So when someone else tells us what to do and what is right for us, it may not be so. Ask yourself who you really are. Take the time. Reconnect with your own guidance system. That's why we need to get still and quiet each day for a little while to hear our inner voice, because it is talking to us. Sometimes we feel hesitation, we feel doubt, we're convinced that we're unworthy, that we're not enough, and we feel we're incorrect in our assessment of things. We're afraid to move forward sometimes. We're fearful of trusting our own guidance. We don't want to blame ourselves if things go wrong, because if you make a decision, sometimes you're going to blame yourself if it goes wrong. So it's easier to say, well, he told me to do it, or she. We are afraid to even order in a restaurant. We ask other people what they're ordering, and sometimes we order what they order, and it's not even really what we like. We don't trust our own conscience. We believe that someone else may know more clearly than we do what is appropriate for us. Listen, we are worthy. We have the power within us to figure it out. I know this now, finally, at the age I am. And I want to share this knowledge with you, to reiterate it to myself also, and to the people I love who may be watching. That's why I'm making this channel, because we help each other by speaking these things, and I welcome your comments also. We're here to enjoy this world. We have to remember that we must explore this wonderful environment that we have around us and that we're living in. We have to look with our own eyes and listen with our own ears to what's going on. And we have to see the beauty that there is, not only the horrors that the news is presenting to us every night. Let's give birth to the intentions we have within us, and let's not allow the opinions and judgments of other people stifle and squelch these intentions, these dreams, these hopes, these plans that we have. Let's remember who we really are. Who we are. We are unlimited beings. We are free. We are totally good. We are totally God, because we are masterpieces. We are pieces of the master. And although you hear a lot of people say we are slaves, we really have no freedom, it's because we're agreeing to that. We're here to expand. So I urge you to let yourself expand and evolve. And let's see, what can we become? What life can we create for ourselves and others in this process? And let's let our emotions guide us in every moment, because the emotions and the feelings are the true indicator of what vibration we are on and what we are attracting. When you feel good, that means you're listening to and you're hearing your inner voice. When you feel bad, you aren't acting in accordance to how your inner being is seeing the situation. Sometimes we go along to get along. We don't want to cause trouble. We don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers. As little children, we knew how to follow our inner being, but we were worn down by the insistence of so-called older and wiser people who surrounded us. We became unsure of our own decisions and our own choices. Maybe we were convinced that we could not trust our impulses, but I am learning now that we can really trust and believe our own selves. What comes forth from us is really the best thing we can trust. We spend most of our lives seeking a set of rules or a group of people who will tell us what is right and what is wrong. That's why people join cults and different movements, because they want to be guided. They want to be told what to do. It's a big responsibility when you guide yourself. People join religious groups, political groups, social groups, family groups, cultural groups. They want to fit in. They want to feel acceptance. They want to feel loved. But if they think deep down, it may not be really what their own inner voice is telling them. Sometimes we try to fit our square peg into someone else's round hole. And we unfortunately impose these practices onto other people. Our children especially, we do this too. We follow old rules sometimes, old traditions that we may not really feel happy about inside. And it works on the flip side too. Sometimes we're told to get rid of old traditions, old habits, because people think they're not cool, but they have persisted for a reason. A lot of times those old traditions really do work. They have been worked out. We don't need to recreate and reinvent the wheel. We are in a new life experience now. So sometimes it's best to keep the old and also change it and incorporate the new. And sometimes we become frustrated, we become confused, but we're seeking to grow. We're seeking to expand, and that is the best thing. Maybe what others tell us to do and think and be may not be appropriate for us or for the life we are now living. And we have to remember this about our children. Let them choose. I have adult children. They have to choose. I'm not walking in their journey. They came through me, but they don't belong to me as far as me dictating what they have to do. So all of us, let's follow our inner guidance and create our best life. That's why I'm making this channel. And when we do, we will make the world around us better, because we are adding our joy, our love, our happiness, and our creativity and enthusiasm into it. And we will feel that our existence has great meaning. Here's a question for you. Question of the day. Do you trust and follow your inner guidance system? Comment below. Please like and share and subscribe so that I could bring you more videos like this one. Keep following in the playlist all the previous videos, and I'm hoping that I could expand your life and inspire you as I do myself by talking about these things. And comment so that I can write back to you and we can share. I'm looking on how the community tab works so that we can form live groups and discussions. So please click on the next video, and all is well. All is really well. Just listen to yourself. Listen to your inner voice. It knows. It always knows. Follow with me. Create your best life. See you in the next one.